All right, welcome back, fish fans. We had some technical difficulties. This is take two. We did the entire review and then went to check the footage and there was none. So,
everything's already unwrapped.
after some frustration and bites taken, reviews given, we're starting over. So
you're not getting a first impression.
You're not getting first impression.
Our first bite already.
What ended up was probably going to be our longest video, may end up being our shortest one. I don't know that we're going to do extra bites. We won't bore you watching us eat. This will be an express video. We're looking at Arby's today. Arby's has gone a bit overboard, if you can't tell already. We got 3 sandwiches that they have. I couldn't resist. They had 3 varieties. We went with all 3. But like is the new standard, starting with fries. We got curly fries. They're good. We've got something different. They're not just salted. We've got seasoned. We've got different shapes. We've got curls. We've got spirals. We've got straighter pieces. You're no longer bored with your fries. They're nice. They have some sort of seasoning on them. We couldn't figure out what the flavor is, but they've got some sort of flavor.
A little dusting.
Something. I noticed that we're not going to eat, but we are hungry at supper time, so we're going to eat a little bit. Score for fries.
8.
8? 8. We're going to breeze through this. We already punched the numbers in. We already know where this is sort of going. So we've got a across the board 8 for the fries. They're a little bit different. They're a little bit special. Are they perfect? No, they're not. You go there, you try to dip these fries. You're not getting as much coverage area on sauces. Whether you got ketchup, you got the horsey sauce, you got the Arby sauce. They're all good. These are hard to dip though, but they're interesting. They're different.
Now, I asked this when a camera wasn't recording. Does the different shapes actually give you a different taste? Even if it is just in your head? Little...
No. I don't think so. I think it's whatever the seasoning is on them. It gives them something a little extra. I appreciate that. Now to the main event. We're looking at sandwich number 1, classic fish sandwich. We've got a nice piece of fish. We've got tartar sauce, some shredded lettuce, a standard, no bites. We've done bites already. I know, you're disappointed. We'll get to eating them. But we've got a standard sesame seed bun on these. Nothing special. A little too much tartar sauce. You may find out that that's a trend, but thoughts from you?
This basic fish sandwich from Arby's does not have cheese. I'm a cheese fan. Last video we had some pickles, but with the extra tartar sauce on both sides of the fish, and even maybe a little bit of extra.
It's a little wet as a sandwich. It's a little too much sauce. Sometimes you like the sauce, sometimes it's too much. And I think that's what we're dealing with here. It is a nice piece of crispy fish though, which is something different than what we've seen so far. I like that. I've been looking for a nice crispy piece of fish. I was happy with that. Moving on here, we had what Liz was missing. We're looking at a fish and cheddar. So we're looking at all the same ingredients with some added cheddar cheese sauce here.
Arby's cheddar, because it's, like you said, it's a liquid. It's not a slice of cheese.
Not a slice of cheese. It is nice.
I really want to take a bite.
We've already had bites. You're going to have to wait.
And as you can already see from our 1 bite each, they're already starting to drip down and out of the sandwich.
But they cut down on the tartar sauce. There's only tartar sauce on part of the sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
You've got cheese on the top. So it's not so overwhelming with the tartar sauce. You can actually taste the cheese in this one. I enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
Lastly, you get to the big kahuna here.
And what's this called?
This is the fish deluxe. The deluxe, again, you get a little more of a price upgrade. You're going with a slice of cheese on this one. You're back to your standard American. Deluxe means we're getting some tomato on this one. Still shredded lettuce. And we've got King Sweet Hawaiian roll on this one. Nice bun upgrade. Everybody likes that a little bit. Not your smashed, squished sesame seed bun that we had on the other two. You got a nice sweet hint of sweet from that bun. But again, you've got more stuff going on. We're back to tartar sauce on top and bottom. All of a sudden, my sandwich is hard to eat. It's slipping around. Things may be falling out. One of my irrational angers in life is food that doesn't want to cooperate. If it's served to you in such a fashion that it's a self-contained unit, I'm looking at sandwiches. I'm looking at burritos. If I get my food and it starts to not want to cooperate, I'm unhappy. The sandwich shouldn't be filled so full that you can't pick it up and eat it. Otherwise, don't serve it that way. Now, there's some instances you got a hot open face sandwich. That's a little different. Although stuff between two pieces of bread, I do suppose constitutes a sandwich. But sandwich for me is always a pick up and eat thing. Like I said, some variations to form, but if you know, you go to Moe's, you go to Chipotle, you get one of these big burritos that they craft for you, and you know, oftentimes you don't get that much in it, and they start rolling it and it's splitting already, and I'm just not happy already. It's sort of where I'm at with this. I'm talking too much. What are you thinking?
If I were to pick one of these, you're going through the drive-thru, you want a fish sandwich, Arby's is nearby, I'm still kind of leaning towards this deluxe sandwich. I would rather have more sauce, more liquid than not enough. Having a fried fish that's dry and not lubed up.
True. The tomatoes are a nice touch. They're sort of a stand-in for ketchup, which I usually like to have with fish.
Mm-hmm.
So that is a nice touch there. I don't know that a couple of little slices of tomato and the Hawaiian roll, which seems good, taste-wise doesn't seem to be making much of a difference, is worth the price upgrade for this. I would probably stick with the fish and cheddar. You could actually taste the cheese in there. There's maybe just a little too much going on here. And again, tartar sauce for me is, in this case, it's a bell curve. Too little, losing points. There's a perfect spot, and then too much starts losing your points again. It's losing points for me. We're gonna have to do an average across the board for all three fish sandwiches. Average score.
8.
8. The amount of sauce, I can't go up to 8. I'm gonna have to do a 7, which means we got a 7.5 average for sandwiches, and 8 across the board for fries means we're looking at a 7.75 score for Arby's. Arby's aren't that abundant anyways. You're not going to find them on it, you know, every exit of the highway. You're not going to find them every 5 miles like you can at McDonald's or some other places. But they're around. If you're passing one on a Friday during Lent here, try them out. They're not terrible. They're not the best. We'll find ones that are better. We'll find ones that are worse. They do seem to be temporary items. They both had the cardboard signs tacked to the drive-through menu. So get them while they're here if you're interested in trying them, because they may be gone soon. But on the other hand, you may be better off just sticking to the standard roast beef sandwich. That's what Arby's is known for. That's what they do best. Should they dive too fish into the fish game? What I said that completely wrong. Should they dive too deep into the fish game? Maybe not. Maybe leave it to competitors. They're not bad, but there's something lacking there.
Yeah,
But
let us know if you guys end up trying them out. Which one did you try? And
yeah, let us know what you think. Leave comments below. Otherwise, look for us Tuesdays, Fridays during Lent. We're going to be hitting somewhere else every Tuesday and Friday until Good Friday. And up to the very end, we're going to be bringing you some scores so you can keep getting these, decide what you like, what you don't like. So until next time, keep watching. Thanks for watching this one.
did you say fish friends in the beginning somewhere?